Hey guys, welcome to Crystal Raven Tarot. This is going to be for Virgo for February 2020. Thank you guys for being here. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on. I hope that you get something out of the read. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for all of your dear support. I really appreciate it, and I couldn't do this without you. Again, today's going to be for Virgo. If there's any other sign that I call out, please understand that maybe that is significant to somebody, or that energy is just overpowering the read, and it may be something between those two energies for you specifically. So just remember that. Also, if it's a king, it doesn't have to be a man in this world. You know, it can be just an energy of masculinity, and you can always vice versa the roles. I'm reading from the sign of Virgo, so if it's vice versa, just switch it up, okay? And let's see, is that it? Yep. I read from the bottom of the deck at the end of the read to kind of clarify, keep it all together. And I'm reading from the Santi Wimpe. I cannot say that correctly, so please forgive me. I'm reading that from the tarot. I'm going to clarify with Under the Roses deck. I shuffle the tarot cards off screen just to save time. And I will shuffle once in front of you so that you know that I have shuffled, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Again, this is for Virgo, February 2020. Spirits that guide me, angels that protect me, goddesses and my God, thank you for being here with me and helping me see the messages clearly. I appreciate everything that you've done, and I know that it is all so we can clear the energy out so that we can move forward. Thank you. Help me send the message out to the ones that are viewing this video and help them receive it the way that they need to. Thank you. Okay guys, one shuffle like I said. Bear with me. Mercury is in the shadow retrograde period, and I have a strong Mercury placement, so my language always gets messed up. I only said I was going to shuffle once. See? This is what I'm talking about. Okay guys. Spirit, give me some messages for Virgo. Virgos, you feel like you're all over the place a little bit. Page of Wands just came out. Yeah. Starting new ideas, new thoughts, new ventures. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, passionate about making that money. Look at that. All right, hold on. Let's see if anything else comes out. Yeah. All right, Spirit. Oh, okay. Nope. Oh, you got two down here. All right. Okie dokie. This is all majorly pentacles, okay? So we're going to put this here. So first of all, like I said, we have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. You're fired up. You're ready to have new ideas on how to get to the security and like your own security as far as what you're doing, not what, if like say you've got anybody that's helping you or whatever the case may be, maybe you're married and you're trying to separate assets and do those things, and so you've got all these really great ideas because now you're walking into a whole new stage of life, right? So you're thinking, what do I want to do, my passion that I can build my legacy with, or my Ten of Pentacles, my security with, and it's brand new ideas, and it's really, I mean, they're doable, absolutely doable. And it's okay, just make sure, like, okay, if you're gonna start something for yourself, the only thing is just make sure that it's not all passion as far as creativity and I want this, and you go just to the creative stuff, like the fun stuff. Make sure that you step back into the paperwork part, the looking at it, making sure that you and Virgos, you guys are great about this, so I'm not that concerned, but I will say that there is something Spirit saying about something, like, again, reading all the fine print and making sure that everything is settled the way it should be, okay? And this can either be, yeah, this is not for if you just split in a marriage. This is not that. This is after, okay? This is after all that stuff happened, or you know you're getting a divorce or whatever, or separation. This is after. This is brand new ideas. This is going into a brand new cycle, okay? So, again, you have the Hangman with the Knight of Swords. This was a hard decision. This was hard to say, even. You know, I think that you got 2 5s. You got 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. You got like this. It's okay. This is the way this is coming across to me. It's hard to discuss whatever it is you're wanting to discuss. You're trying to like make a decision on how to go about discussing a certain thing or a certain problem. You've got the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. There's definitely an energy here of wanting to leave a job or leave a home, wanting to move forward. The 5 of Wands feeling is like, in a sense, everybody's just fighting. There's gossip, there's nagging, there's just all this stuff just going on. And this was all the negative energy in your life. This is just negative energy. And that's what you walked away from. And so you're here getting ready to, see, I can't even hold the cards, guys. Getting ready to get into your 10 of Pentacles, working on that. And there's somebody here with this 3 of Pentacles you want to work with. But there's something you want to say, or they want to say to you that you're unsure about. See, it's a Knight of Swords, so it's, they want to say it, or either they've put their foot in their mouth and that there became an issue, and that's with there's the fighting and the, yeah, that is for some. There's the gossip and all this, and moving away from something that was tangible as far as something solid, a job, a home, something like that, walking away from the gossip, walking away from the crap, and moving into a place of working together or working with somebody else. Yeah, working. Okay, this person who is like not talking a whole lot, they're afraid of saying something that is going to upset this, because they've had this kind of energy in their life. So when somebody has had this kind of energy in their life where there's just gossip and fighting and people are just talking bad about each other, of course it's going to be very difficult to decide, to decide whether or not to get into business with somebody else, okay? Or even to depend on somebody else in that manner, to pair up, to team up, okay? It doesn't have to be love or anything else like that. It can, I mean, this is not what, I don't even feel like a whole big romance, there's no romance feeling right now. This is mainly just, I want to work with someone, but I'm afraid to talk about it or what I want to do with this person, because I'm around this energy all the time. See what I mean? Like, it's like that kind of push and pull. And this could be you. You could have been in this kind of energy, or you've seen people in this kind of energy, and you're wanting to move forward with somebody else, but you don't know what to really say, or maybe you've put your foot in your mouth, or they put their foot in their mouth. See the sword down the throat. They put, trying to figure out how to come back around and say, hey, I'm sorry about this, right? There is, see, this doesn't even, I don't even want that to go there, right? I just want to keep these separate now, because these are all different energies. So let's clarify. Let's clarify. This is the good stuff, guys, right here. This is amazing. This feeling is fantastic. I love that it started this way. It's like this is what This is where this is what you're heading on. This is in your mind. This is what you're thinking of right this minute. This is what you're wanting and going for, working for yourself, right? Doing whatever it is you're wanting to do to build for you. Make that money. Nobody's hating on you. Do it, right? Get what you want to do. Get what you need done so that you can have the things that you want, right? Just make sure, you're keeping yourself safe and things like that, and you're not getting yourself in any bad situations. But I mean, that's not what I feel from it. I feel like it's like this creative energy that's just ready to start new projects and build to your own security. The Hangman, Knight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles, though, has a complete different energy. This is somebody really contemplating hard on whether or not they want to say something. Okay, let's see what this is about. I'm going to do this over here first before I do that, because that feels so good, and I just want to end on a good note instead of whatever this is over here, and I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be the best or if it's going to come out great. The energy is awkward, and it's probably because the energy is the Hangman, I mean, clearly, but it's an awkward type feeling. So, Spirit, give me some messages, please, for the Hangman. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. So, the cross, which is the Six of Pentacles, 36 breaking down to a 9, flew over the Ten of Pentacles, which is spirituality, yin and yang, worries, prayer. You know, as some of you could even be light workers, and you're wanting to start your own stuff as far as your spirituality, and it may be not even cards. Maybe you just understand energy, and you want to have a channel about explaining the energies or the planets and how that affects our energy, or however the case may be. How you do your light work, that's how you do yours, right? And so this is just about keeping that faith, keeping the faith that you're building and working together towards something that is good. And I think that that's where some of this Hangman position energy comes from, because it's trying to keep faith that where you're heading and what you're choosing is really the right way, you know, where you should be going. So for the Hangman, you got the Fish. Number 34 breaks down to 7, and it is the King of King of Swords. Sorry, I was like, whoa, King of Swords energy. So this is like, this is money, wealth. It's kind of funny that the koi fish, or the fish in itself, is that, but this is koi fish, and it's very lucky. There's just a lot of, it's lucky energy. It's like, it's solid energy. And I feel like with this Three of Pentacles and this 3 fish here, okay, it's almost as if the emotion and the solitude of the situation has to be balanced and has to be worked through. Yeah, that's exactly right. It has to be worked through for this to move forward. Yep, because right after that you got the Locket, which is the Page of Cups, which is an offer. 24 breaking down to 6, which is a blessing, equal give and take. It's an yin and yang. It's an equal relationship in a sense, you know. And this is all about joy and cherishing each other and having tenderness and happiness. And this is just pure happiness going into this. And I think that, you know, Virgo, that whatever it is that you're deciding to go into, and it's going to be different for everybody, you're really trying to keep the faith, knowing that you're working towards something that is fantastic. And you know that you have not only the stability as far as being able to get to your Ten of Pentacles with this idea, person, job, however it is, you also care about it. There's a Page of Cups is an offer of love, so it's almost like you're having to make sure that your emotions don't get into it too much, but it's almost as if you're not able to help that, and there needs to be, I guess, a communication about that, right? A give and take as far as that's concerned, whether this is a business partner or otherwise. Okay, so there's something that either, again, with this Knight of Swords, somebody either put their foot in their mouth, or they're having a hard time talking. Yeah. So first off, we've got the Gentleman and the Grave. The Gentleman is the Ace of Cups with 28 breaking down to 10, endings to brand new beginnings. And then we've got actually the grave, which breaks down to 8, which is of course endings, with the 9 of Swords. So something that's not being said has to do with a masculine energy wanting to be done with something, completely done with something, and not want. It looks like they're not wanting to move forward into this 3 of Pentacles working situation. Wow, that sucks. Hold on just a second. Let's get the 3 of Pentacles, please. Okay. So, all right, Virgos. Give me a minute. Okay, so the 3 of Pentacles is, there was an energy of wanting to work together. However, there is an energy here where there is a friendship that is like a security through the clouds in a sense, and it's holding you down. There's a friendship of something. Maybe the friendship of the relationship is what's holding it together, and it's the, you know, maybe there's a friendship, but there was an occupation that got in the way and that confused the situation. And that could be because if there's no talking with that sword in the mouth, there's absolutely no talking. But now there's talking and there's some loyalty there. There's an anchor trying to hold you down and getting you out of the confusion that you've been in, if you've been in any confusion. But I will say that the person that you're wanting to work with, as far as for this 10 here, is a friend. There's just something here as far as something stopping and ending with a masculine energy. What's this 5 of Pentacles, please? I'm going to go ahead and just clarify this, because after that, I'm a little... 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So we've got the mice, which is 23 breaking down to 5, which is anxieties, worries, mistakes, things like that. We've got the bouquet, number 9, which is endings, with the Queen of Swords, which is in love, joy. I'm trying to read all, I don't have my glasses here, guys, sorry. It's love, joy, all that, right? And then you've got the key, which is the 8 of Swords, which is knowledge, opening, doorway, integrity, opportunity, openings and closings, you know, beginnings and endings. So with that energy, I feel like as if hold on. Okay. All right. Walking away from past burdens. Walking away from past burdens, okay? And knowing that learning from those mistakes and the issues and the stress and the anxieties and all the stuff actually is the key to your happiness and love and joy and all of that, because without having these worries, anxieties, problems, mistakes, all of these things, you wouldn't have walked away from certain other things that weren't good for you. And that is probably where this grave with this gentleman energy comes in, because if there's a gentleman energy around you, or a gentleman, I keep saying gentleman, a masculine energy around you that is not talking very much or whatever, and it doesn't seem like things are that great, well, try to be done with those types of mistakes and things like that, right? And understand that those mistakes are what made you where you could. It made you strong enough to be able to walk away from those types of things. That's the message. Whew. Took me a minute. Give me, guys. All right. Five of Wands is the stork with the Queen of Cups. Okay. Now, this is like beginnings and change and newness and pregnancy and birth and beginnings and transitions and all that stuff. But it is with the Five of Wands. Oh, okay, dokie. So I just got this crazy message. Okay, so some actually may have to leave a situation because they did get someone else pregnant and somebody heard it through gossip instead of their spouse telling them. That's only going to be for a number of you, not many, but somebody heard it through gossip instead of that person actually saying it to them. And the mistakes of that is actually what pushed this person to where they were supposed to be and opened and closed doors for them. That sounds insane. As far as like, if that was you, I'm sorry. If that person did that to you, I mean, that would suck. I would never wish that on anybody, but that was the message I just got. And again, that's only for a number of you, so don't freak out. Only make it, listen, this is for, any type of interpretation for you and to help you with a little bit of guidance, right? So if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, and that is fine, but don't make anything try to fit, okay? That was a specific message for only a number of you, and you will know who you are if that message is for you. So just don't freak out, okay? It's okay. This can also be walking away from all the gossip and what everybody was fighting about and starting something brand new, which is another energy which is much stronger, thank you, than the other energy. Thank you, Spirit, for getting me out of that. Okay, whew. Now, on to the good stuff. Again, beginnings. This is a page, okay? So brand new beginnings, no matter what had to be walked away from, whether it was even just your own thought process that made you feel bad about yourself, okay? That can even be the case. So, Page of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. We already got the cross here to have faith, okay? Page of Wands, please, for Virgo. Page of Wands. Clarify this Page of Wands, please. Clarify this Page of Wands. Really, one card, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Whew, so we've got the mountain, the garden, the fox, and the whip. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the mountain, challenges, delays, rebirth, blockages, problems. This is definitely a blockage. I think that at the hold on, I'm getting different messages and they're coming in very quickly. Okay, so for some of you, the beginning of starting something is going to be, of course, challenging. However, you've done a ton of study, you know what you're wanting to do, and you may even be going back to school, and that is a challenge because you also need to be bringing in the money, right? And you got to have some faith on how to get that done. That's definitely for somebody, all right? Also, getting things done the way that you're wanting them to get done may be also a challenge because you're wanting them done the way you want them done. And when that comes into play, and especially if you've got a partner you're trying to work with the Three of Pentacles over there, sometimes that can build issues if the communication isn't the way that you would want the communication to be, right? Because sometimes people say things and doesn't come out right. So then we have the Eight of Swords, or the Eight of Wands, I'm sorry, the Garden 20, which is communication. This is all about like community, people working together, things, the Eight of Wands is a lot of communication, a lot of talking. So whatever these blockages and problems were, they've been talked through, okay? And it looks like with the fox and the whip, that it was pretty hard stuff to have to get through. Okay, that is lies. That's a lot of manipulation. That's feeling like you're just sitting in perjury. You know, there was a lot of stuff that happened. You know, people were very cunning and very nice, and it almost, you know, I think there were situations where people might have not remembered how smart, right? Like who they were messing with. And I think you kind of caught it in time, in a sense. Like, and this could be the person that you're dealing with is also just like, I don't want problems from the past to cause problems today. That's what it is. So the communication is essential, and the problems can be worked through. It's 21 breaking down to a 3, which is about building. Okay, so you know, make sure that if you are really wanting to have communication or relationship, business-wise or otherwise, communicate. Okay, and it will definitely work to your benefit. It will help through all of the things going on. Okay, if the communication is on point, it will work out. If communication is not on point, then it may not. Okay, I'm not saying it won't, but I'm saying it may not. Getting over the lies, getting over somebody being, you know, a way that you wouldn't want them to be, that's also a challenge, which is the mountain. And communication has gotten you through that to where you're not, there isn't a problem. Now there's just a creative energy to move forward. Okay? 10 of Pentacles. The Moon. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. No, it came out like that. Okay. Wow. Not like that. Okay. Guys, this is why Spirit said have faith. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Guys, the cross came out. This is the Moon with the Rider. Sorry guys, I'm just freaking out with the information I just got. The Moon, the Rider, the House, and the Lady. Okay? This is stuff that, like, no, it's not, somebody's like a visitor, like in person coming, and it's with the 9 of Cups. It's good. It's not anything that is upsetting, other than the fact that it may put you in a situation where you're in a hangman position. That's right. That's right. Holy cow. So all the things that might have irritated you in the past, or things that you're, maybe some of the things that you've had to deal with from the past, and being, you know, some of the traumas and things that you've healed through, now that you've done that, you've got all this passion to move forward. And you have to keep the faith that there is really something coming for you, like not for you, but like to you. Like it's meant for you is what I was trying to say. It's meant for you. It's in your plan. It's your destiny. Now, do we put ourselves in our destiny's path? Not all the time, and sometimes we don't make the best decisions that would keep us on the path, or even get us to the decision to go to that path, right? Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, and then sometimes it does, and then you just start following the signs, and then when you start following that, you have faith and knowing that, you know, what Spirit says to me, I believe, or what, you know, what I believe I can achieve, I can. And that is really what this comes down to. And I think that the energies of pushing out the masculine, like the toxic parts of the masculine energy that we have been doing, and getting that kind of stuff out of us and our partners, if you are in a relationship, if they're doing the work and growing as well, you know, that is actually pushing away. And it's like as if nobody's trying to win. It's not a winning game. It's a, I want to hear it from your side or your point of view type of game now. And then it's it's received that way, and then also given back that way, and there's an active listening type of energy going on, so that things can actually be resolved and move forward, right? So that's what I see here. You've got fantastic things coming for you, as far as like that are meant for you. Have faith in that. Know that with this cross, it's the Six of Pentacles, so it's like it's sorry, Six of Swords. Sorry, I was like, wait, that's not right. It's the Six of Swords. So it is moving away from something that is hectic or whatever. Maybe it's somebody that's talking a lot, really bad, and gossiping, or maybe it is this gentleman energy, the masculine energy, moving away from that and having faith that what you're building and working on with another partner over here is worth it. And with this friendship energy, it's a friend. It's wanting to move past things that have hurt, that have not gone right in life, and just move into a new stage where nobody's gossiping and talking and everything is just blah blah blah. Just moving away from all of that and moving into a space of being able to really get your security, let your emotions be free, and have faith and trust in what you're doing, that the new beginning is now here, and be ready to accept it, because beautiful things are coming. Beautiful things are coming. Ten of Pentacles, and Spirit is literally saying, have faith. Ten of Pentacles, have faith. You are okay, and you're moving in the right direction. Okay? Oh, well, bottom of the deck. I almost forgot. Hold on. Let me pull this one. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. We got the Knight of Wands and the Child. Oh my goodness, this is news. This is somebody, this is brand new. That's why you got the stork here, the everything, like the new openings and closings on the key. This is brand new. Ah, okay. Moving from the Page of Wands, growing into the Knight of Wands, and getting ready to start something brand new, keeping the faith that you can do it, okay, and realizing that you can actually get past the things that were bad in life and really move into something that is good, and go back to having childlike faith and remembering that Spirit, God, universe, you know, whatever you call Spirit, is here, has always been here, and Spirit's always been here. There's always been a plan. Alright, guys? Thank you again. Have a wonderful February, and thank you for your patience. I love you. Please subscribe if you haven't, if this resonated with you. And thank you again to my subscribers who are so dedicated to watching my channel. I appreciate you, and I love you, and I couldn't do this without you guys. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.